getting them in every direction.
And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
Jason McCourty.
Wentz to throw again. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Dante Hightower picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. He'll fire it deep for Reagor. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their lap. On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Devin McCourty picks it off, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. It's caught. This is White. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Cam Newton with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Working from the gun, Wentz. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. That'll bring up second down. To throw, it's Wentz. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for Alshon Jeffrey. Incomplete.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? He'll fire it deep for Rager. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike. Ready? He's crossing. He's checking crowd. Shoot.
They begin with Michel on the ground. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. To throw again on second down. Newton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one. I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the that would feel disappointing.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. That'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. They'll try it again now after the 5-yard walk-off. He's got it, and the score's now 27-14.
Makes the score Patriots 27, Eagles 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Patriots take over 1st and 10. At their
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 27, Newton. He's got a man, complete. The 20, 10.
They're not even trying to do anything.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Demir Bird, 73 yards. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
The Patriots will.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball,
the Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
no doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wentz. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
He'll fire it deep for Reagor. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Wentz. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I like the thought process there. And sometimes you find the defense vulnerable, so they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. He'll buy some time right. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Trying to improvise. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Michel, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. The shotgun snap for Newton. Flushed out right. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
There, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Newton buying time to his left. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson.
I'm going to show
and
you,
this is
man.
caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 59 yards. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. To throw is Wentz. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Eagles 22.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The
Pats at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 40-yard line.
After the run, Newton going to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it third and 5.
Back to throw, Newton. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Welcome back now here in London. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 40. That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At their 48-yard line.
Lefty. Check 26, check 26.
Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Wentz now on first down. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
At the 48-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Wentz, and he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 16 yards, a first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Now a play fake. Wentz. And Sanders has got it complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
14-yard line.
There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone. Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete here.
On the keeper.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Wentz again here on second and 10. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Eagles get a score closer.
Will set up for the
now Wentz again. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion. And now we're back to a 1-score game.
Eagles 30. Jake Elliott.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
The kick is...
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, but now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. There the Eagles are back within a score. Elliott now to have the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Patriots 44, Eagles 37.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Damiere Byrd returning it. And he returns this to the 22.
Byrd on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Brandon Graham applying the heat off the edge. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Running out of the gun with White. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Newton steps away to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here comes Rager. A big kick there. We'll call it. .56 yards on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Wentz to throw. Flush to his right. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, Michelle, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Michelle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A give. This is Michelle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
44.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game.